from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. To the inside. Here's Claxton. It's tipped. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. Well, this is game one of a back-to-back for them, Doris. You think they played tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, BA, and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them from the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Doncic is doubled. And here's Green from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Bridges down low. All alone. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
What can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Luka Doncic.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Doncic, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson, who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, PA, we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the free throw, no good. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now, the Mavericks on the run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Doncic. 27 points his last game. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Washington uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Sharp. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked: does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Now here's Smith. Yet to see a basket. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Great setup by the closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution on the court.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Outside Johnson to the paint. Pass to Walker. To end the run. The kick out to Johnson. Smith with it. Irving picks him up. Smith right side. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jones misses. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Here's Gafford. Second shot opportunity. Sharp grabs the miss. And it's Brooklyn ball. They trail by 11. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
From deep, Johnson knocks it down from distance.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic right side. Here's Gafford, who poked away. To the middle. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Outside for Irving. Another shot. And another shot. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Smith. No good. A bit long that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And that one's good. Sharp.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Dallas calls time here. Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender, because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that core defender by using pick and roll action. And here's the key, BA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
He had a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind.
Here's Walker. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Irving. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Drains the triple. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
The drive by Irving. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Now Irving. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Mavericks leading. Outside for Green. There's the triple. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
On defense, the Nets. Green for 3. Again, Green missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Finney-Smith. And they take the lead.
That's a big-time finish by Dorian Finney-Smith. Don't let that lean frame fool you.
And that one misses. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Schroeder.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That one misses.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Doncic outside. Left side Jones. Back to Doncic. Outside for Green. Doncic left side. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Claxton.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Out to the wing. Washington inside. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 6. Doncic is doubled. Jones from outside.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Washington left side. Dallas no good that time either. The Nets with a lead. Here's Thomas. He's scoreless. Smith with it. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Smith outside. Offline with a 3. And it's Green with the ball for the Mavericks. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And the Mavericks with possession here. 2-point game. Gafford. And here's Green from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Irving. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Irving's got 5 points.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pass to Thomas. Tries the spin move. For three, Smith. Here's Sharp. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got his third basket on the night right there.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Doncic. Sharp grabs the miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The kick out to Walker. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front, up by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Schroeder. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. To the left wing. Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. 6 to shoot. Kleba, that's good. Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Left side, Walker. Pass to Johnson. Back to Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And Dallas. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
It's Bridges on the wing. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Nets lead by 1.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Down low. Here's Kleba. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mikal Bridges. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. To the paint. Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. That one's good for 2.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Here's Schroeder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
And here's Doncic. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic missing. Now Schroeder. Here's Schroeder. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton. Pass to Schroeder. On the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pass to Gafford. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. A minute 9 left in the 4th. Left side Irving. With the floater.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Outside Finney-Smith. He connects.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
To the middle. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender. But that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
With the drive. Outside Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Green. Their personal foul. 14 foul.
Almost happy. Almost. GG's.
And no good.
GG's.
First free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Almost had me. GG's. Showtime clips live on YouTube if you want tips and tricks.
Stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
For tips and tricks, Showtime clips live on YouTube. Subscribe right now because you're going up on YouTube. Showtime clips on YouTube. GG's. For tips and tricks, subscribe.
Guys, what's your take?
Get a quick score and foul right away.
You can take any shot you want right now. I'm gonna give it to you right free. Go for it.
Position defensively and execution has got to be on point.
Strike.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Yes!
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
And they need to stop
GG's.
the clock, so there's the foul.
This shit is over.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first.
85% free throw shooter, man. Shit is over. GG's.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line.
Damn, that defensive, man. That second and third hold him to like 5 and 6 in those quarters. God.
By 5.
And came back from double digits. Don't forget that.
All right, guys, what do you think?
God.
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And here's Doncic outside. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes.
Go ahead, shoot the corner three.
Mavericks able to keep the possession. Can't get it to fall.
Damn.
See the Nets get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played
That boy ain't got no defense.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation.
Like, comment, subscribe. Showtime clips for tips and tricks.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce.
Back from 13. Let's go, man. 5-minute quarter, sure. Let's go. It's big. Look at that first quarter deficit. It was down with 11. Then he pushed it to 13 in the second. The second came back crazy. Held them to 6 points only. Even the third, oh my God, the third quarter, 5 points. That bounce back was nasty. Fourth quarter, yeah, it was going at it fourth quarter. Let's go, man. Let's go. GG.